Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I'm back today to show you these little booklets I've been making from a paper pad similar size to this, and I get these in the local China shop, a couple of euros, and Amazon packaging, because most of us have got loads of Amazon packaging. Let me just move my water before I spill it. So I just thought I'd try and use some, and this one is tied with it's some sort of net. I don't even know where it came from. And I've put a punch tab on there, and I've alternated packaging with a piece of white paper. So I've not made them too thick because I do want these to slot into journals. But I did think as well, if I made some thicker ones with more pages, they'd make nice little Christmas stocking fillers or swaps, something like that. Happy Mail. This one is with magnets, same sort of size. And I've just used some of my punch butterflies and just some of my quotes from my stash. Most of them are stitched in, but one or two I have stapled. This one is magnet as well, and this one is the Velcro sticker. I've done that all with packaging. I did iron this, but you can obviously still see some of the creases, but it's fine for writing in, you know, do your shopping list or your Christmas list. Or now this is the size we're doing today with this size of paper, like so. So I'm just going to go and get my Amazon packaging like this. Like I said, I have had these upstairs and ironed them. John thinks I'm going a bit mental, but we junk journalers and crafters know what it means, don't we, to iron pieces of paper. So I'll just go off and chop these. You don't need to see me chopping, and I'm going to chop them the same size as this, which is 5 3/4 inches by 2 3. Is it 2 3/4? Yeah, 2 3/4. So I'll be back in 1 minute. So I've got 4 white ones and 4 Amazon packaging pieces. So I'm just going to fold them all in half and alternate them, so you've got a white one and a brown one throughout the little booklet. Start with a white one. Now I will staple this one in, but I'll do another one where it's stitched in, and I'll get a bulldog clip to just hold these together while I get the cover ready. It was 5 white ones and 4 brown ones. So I'm just going to I'll use a paper clip because there's not many. It's not like doing journal signature. So I'll just go and find some card to use as the cover. I'm not bothered that they're not totally even. If that does bother you, you could use a craft knife just to skim the edges off there, but I'm fine with that. Okay, I found these pieces in my stash. These were cut offs from a box I was making. So what I do, I just get my score pal and a scoring tool and just put it onto the scoreboard, and I'm going to score that one just so that you've got like a little 1/4 of an inch round it. Just score that down, and I'll just score that at the edge of the first piece, and then we've got a bit of a flip over there, like so. So that'll go inside, stapled in, and that'll be the flap to fasten. So I like to round the corners with my corner punch. I'll use the second size. and get my little stapling machine here. This is from X-Cut. I've had it a long time. It's magnetic here, so you put your papers in. I'll just put the paper clip on there, and this crease, I've drawn a line on mine so that I know where my line is. If you my crease for the fold is there, and I'm lining it up with that line I've drawn, and that's all magnetic and staple. And the same at the bottom, I'm lining the crease here with my line there, and put the magnetic piece back on. And I know that's not gone in terribly well. Yeah, it's gone through, so that is okay. I can just bend the legs down. Just flatten that one a wee bit. So that is a little booklet there. Then we have to decide on the closure. So this one, I'm going to use a tab. I do have some, or I did have some ready punched. Here we go. This is a tab punch. This, like that shape. And you just put it folded into the punch and it punches out. So you've got it ready. I've just inked the edges. This is just craft card. And what I'm going to do is put that on the edge there, and then I'll punch a hole in it. So let me find my glue. Like so. And I'm just going to line that up, eyeball it in the middle-ish, as near as you can. And then just put a bit of glue on that side. Fold it over. You can manoeuvre it if you haven't got it right at the edge. Like so. Just put the top on there. Like I say, there's numerous ways you can fasten magnets, Velcro dots. So I'm just going to get my crocodile and an eyelet. I'm using the biggest hole. Let's just find some eyelets to go in there. These are all at the side of me in little tubs. Oh, that's brads. We don't want those. I can't find my eyelet box. Ah, there we are. Sorry. Different colours in here. That is a bit blue, orange and yellow. Yeah, I'll use a gold one. Oh, in fact, I've got a creamy coloured one there, so that'll go quite well with the paper. So I'm just eyeballing it in the middle of here, roughly. Put the eyelet in and the biggest punch, the setter, and squeeze. That's not gone very well. It's squashed the eyelet, but that's probably buying cheap eyelets, not very good. So I now want a piece of twine. I do have some more of this, which I think actually looks quite nice, although it is a little bit bulky for if you're popping it into a pocket. So I'm just going to see what ribbon I have and whether I've got some lemon here. I don't know if it'll be long enough, because you need it to go enough to tie a little bow and then wrap round. That'll be pushing it a wee bit with that one. I'm just seeing what twine I've got in my drawer. I've got some string here. This will work fine. I'll cut a piece long enough. Now I fold it over, make sure I've got enough left at one side to tie and enough to go round. In fact, there's enough there to go round twice, so that's even better. So I'm hoping that this will hide where the grommet eyelet has squashed a wee bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. So that's the tie-in end. So wrap this piece round twice and then just tie in a bow to hold it closed. Like so. Then you can decorate up as you wish. I've got some words and phrases here from Pink Monarch Prints, and I'm going to put live in the moment down there. And what's on this one? Beauty in everything. Yeah, we'll pop that on as well. I'm just going to tone that down a little bit because it's quite white. I'll just undo that to stick them on and get my glue again. You could just keep going on and on with these, using different closures, stitching them in, stitching the signature in, staple them all in. But it's a good way of using your either offcuts of paper. As you know, I do cards, and I do have offcuts from doing the inserts, and I end up with a lot of pieces of paper like this. So they are good for making little writing pads, little note pads. I will link the videos below of what I've done when I made those as well. So that just ties round, and we'll tie it up again. So that's another one made to go in my little shoebox, ready for when I'm making a journal, and they're ready just to slot in a pocket. So tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love you to be a subscriber. As you know, I do sometimes do little giveaways, but you've got to be a subscriber. And I shall see you next time. Bye. I've just quickly come back to show you what I'm doing. I had some pages already cut out. They're a little bit bigger than the paper I've just used, but it was another pad that I had. So they're all ready to go. And I had another piece of that card. So obviously I can't do it in the conventional way where it folds over that way. But what I'm going to try, I don't know whether it will work, is try stitching through the card there, like so. So that the book stays in the middle, but it is actually attached to the card there. Like I say, a bit unconventional, but I'm going to try it. So let's just see if it works. I'm just going to put my paper clip through the card and on there. I've got some twine, crochet twine on my needle. I'm getting my pokey tool, and I'm going to go through the fold of the signature, through the card, put my needle in to hold that, make another hole a wee bit further down. This will be a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Stuck there, yeah, coming through now. Back through there. I know it's a bit unconventional, but I just want to try it because I didn't want to waste the card. Make another hole there, through, hold the end, and back through the middle, and let's just see if it works. Right, I want one piece either side of the center twine. I can feel that that's tight. Let me just chop that. Right, I'm going to pull it fairly tight so you get a bit of a twing on the twine, or a ping, just so that you know it's tight. A double knot, and I'm just going to chop that off quite close. I'm not putting a bow or anything on there. Get rid of my paper clip. Now that works okay. So you've got a booklet that goes that way. Let's just see how that works. That's the twine there. You open it up and you've got your booklet there. So I'm just going to put a closure on here, the same type as before, the tab, The reason I'm not using magnets again is my magnets aren't terribly strong. I think they're probably just ones I've got from the local china shop. So I do need to, when I next time go to England, I'll get some, probably from eBay or somewhere. But I've yet to find a decent supplier of them over here. And I do like this type of fastening. It looks a bit more junk journal-y. So I'm going to use a different brad, this eyelet this time. There's a flower, a gold florally shaped one. Put my hole punch in. Put the brad in. Oh, I keep calling it brads and they're eyelets. That doesn't want to go in. There we go. And set that one. Feels okay. Yeah, that's gone through fine. And I'll use string again. Leave enough to tie. Like so. Let's chop a load off. Feed it through. I'm getting all twisted up here. And my needle's getting caught up. Right, let's keep the end there. And again, I should have enough to wrap round twice, which I have. Tie in a bow. And chop the end off there. I always keep these bits because they do for putting little tags on my cards as well. And then we'll find a sticker. That one's a bit too big, I think. Happy Thoughts will just fit on there. These make great little gifts. I had a lady, I made a load of notebooks from my previous video, which I said I'll link below, and she bought a load off me, one of my ladies in a slimming club that I go to, and she is going to give them out as little Christmas gifts, you know, just to friends, friends that you don't really buy a proper gift for, just a little something. Show your appreciation of the friendship. I give them to my doctor's receptionist as well. They seem to appreciate them. I should have just inked that just to take the white off. Right, so that's another one made. So that will open down and up, and then you've got your little booklet there. You can put more stickers in here as well, or quotes, or butterflies, or anything you wish to decorate up. So I shall say goodbye again, and I shall see you next time. Bye.